everyone. This is Donna's Happy Hour. Just a reminder to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so that you get future notifications of the videos. And please leave a comment. Thank you. Have a great day. When you audition, so do you have all the other band members there and you're ready to play?
Yeah.
Yeah, and for the purposes of not trying to, you can't have expectations that somebody who's maybe heard one of your songs 3 times on the internet,
Okay.
Is going to know it. You just pick a few cover songs that everybody knows.
Right.
Because you want to see more how you gel.
Right. Okay. All right.
That they've heard a lot. You ask them, what songs do you know?
Yeah.
Right.
And then it's, okay, we know that. And then so you just say, let's do that one, let's do this one, let's do that one, and they say, listen, if you have a chance, I'll send you a song, or you send them a file. You say, see if you can learn this, and that'll be like. It'd be that song and 3 others or something,
Right.
Songs that were originals that would be representative of, what a playlist for a show would be.
Right. And well, it makes sense that you would want them to play, not originals, because this way, like you said, you get a feel for what
How
they've
they can
done.
play. Yeah.
Plus,
and it's a comfort zone for people.
Right. Do you find that there are more places, because I know for a while there that bands were like having a real hard time finding places that would hire bands. They'd hire maybe a single solo artist or
a duet,
or even a disc jockey or something like that. Do you find that that's still a problem, or?
The hardest part is getting on the list in the sense of, okay, so you contact places and you find a lot of places right now, they had their roster, of bands that played a lot.
Right.
And everything got put on hold, but when they opened up and started having live music again, they were having the same bands come back. And so to contact them and say, okay, so that COVID is starting to ease up, let's contact these places before everybody jumps in.
Right, before
find out, well, they're booked till August.
They're already.
So you're like, well, can we play in September? Can we play in, whatever?
Right.
You're just trying to get on the calendar.
Right.
And I mean, to play here, they had a sign up thing, and I must have filled it out online 6-7 times.
Wow.
And never heard back. And then out of the blue, I got contacted.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, cool.
Wow, that's,
And
also there was a certain amount of attrition because of COVID. Some places just couldn't
us,
stay open.
She told us that was part of it too, because some of the bands that they have here fairly often, some of them just were no longer available, and she had calendar dates to fill. And she said, let me see some links. And she says, hey, you guys sound great. And I'm like, thank you.
I mean, that is one of the things with COVID is it worked for some bands and not for other bands. And, people were scrambling. I know a lot of people were scrambling to try to get booked. I'm just so glad that things are starting to open up.
And the concert scene in general is starting to open up. You're going to be able to start going to big concerts.
Exactly. I'm just so happy for you guys, and I'm so glad that you actually were able to get on the list and finally get in here.
We're glad as well.
That worked out wonderful. And again, we are at Blue Arrow Farm, and which is it's actually a horse rescue, a nonprofit, but it's also a venue for bands to get up and play and have a good time. So if you're ever in the area, Pine Island, Blue Arrow Farm, great place. It's for kids all the way up and beyond.
Yeah.
So
to people our age.
Yes, people and older, because Don has created something that is, a family-oriented place. And now that, because from the time that I knew he opened up this place, I think there was maybe 2 years where it was before COVID, but he was still getting the place together. And then of course, then COVID hit, which really killed everything. So now I think everybody's excited because the momentum now, you can forge ahead,
Right.
hopefully, and there'll be a lot more concerts and music and things happening here. And looking forward. Oh, this is wonderful. Like I said, I'm so excited to hear what you've done and what you've created and where
I
you're
think
going.
it's an eclectic bunch of covers too.
Right.
It's going to be interesting. We're hoping the reaction will be people go, "Oh, I love this song. No one ever plays this
Nobody
song."
can play that,
Because we pride ourselves on that, partly because of the type of lineup we have, the instrumentation and everything that we have.